Good morning, beautiful people. Today we are... Wait, no. Okay, here we go. Today we are talking about Gilmore Girls. Let's get started. Gilmore Girls is one of those shows that for me has really been impactful in every season of my life. From high school to college to beyond. I remember when I graduated high school, I stood in the high school and I said the line that Rory says, or that Lorelai says, "Don't come at me, I do love the show." It's really not that scary anymore. And I remember thinking, like, yeah, it really isn't that scary anymore. Like, you've done this. I didn't carve my name in anything, but I did do that. And then when I graduated college and I kind of got past the time that Rory was, it was honestly a very odd experience for me because I had kind of been following her throughout. And then when I became older than her, before the reboot happened, I was like, well, what do I do now? I don't have anybody to look to. And while I followed Rory throughout, I really have always identified with Lorelai. One of my favorite compliments I got from somebody when I met them was that they were like, "You remind me of that one lady from the show with her and her daughter, and she does like inn stuff." And I nearly passed out on the floor. I work in hospitality and I love inns. I want to own an inn one day. Hopefully, maybe we'll see what happens. So it's something that I've always really identified with. So due to that, I wanted to spend a week dressed like Lorelai and kind of see what that was like. So I picked different clips throughout and different moments in time throughout the series, and I did my best to recreate those looks. So let's take a look at that.
For my first look, I did the Lorelai takes Rory to college look. She's wearing a black cardigan in the scene at the very beginning. She has a crossbody on jeans. She's wearing platform shoes, but I did not have those, so I wore flats. She has her camera with her, obviously. And then at the very beginning, again, she does her going away to college dance, so that is my version of that. Her hair is pulled back into a low bun. One thing that I did as well for each of these looks is I took pictures of myself in them, so in a few moments you'll see a couple side-by-sides of that. And in that picture you can very clearly see her platform shoes.
One thing I've noticed so far along the journey of dressing like Lorelai is when she has her hair down, she doesn't seem to have as much makeup on, but when she has her hair up in something like this, she had full eyeliner and mascara and kind of everything on. Oh, I forgot the lipstick. I just remembered she also had lip gloss on as well. In comparison to when she has her hair down and curly, she still has eye makeup, but it doesn't seem to be as much. I think potentially they did that to kind of make sure, even if her hair is up, she still looked, yeah, I'm outside. She still looked very Lorelai-like. So that's just one of the thoughts that I've had so far.
Since I am dressed as Lorelai each day, I wanted to go somewhere as well, and since this is day one, I figured I would start where it always does, at the coffee shop. I don't know how they do that in the cups, but I very much so enjoyed it. Just doing some work, enjoying coffee. I've got my Luke sticker, and then let's see what happens on day two. Day two, sticking with the Lorelai takes Rory to school theme, I went with Lorelai takes Rory to Chilton. I'm wearing the black jacket, the boots. This is the day that the laundry disaster happens. Her hair is in a ponytail. Due to that as well, I noticed that makeup was a little bit heavier. I think she has a slightly maybe lighter purple shirt. I don't 100% remember. And then she also has the cutoff shorts. Of course, she has her coffee with her. And then there is one scene, I think, when she's going to get into her car that she drops her jacket. So I did recreate that as well. And then here are a few pictures side by side. For day three, I did a little bit of exploring. I went to a local town nearby that looked a little bit more small town. For this day, it is a Tiskataskit, and while my colors are not correct, This is the most accurate day that I do have out of the 5 that I have, mainly because the jacket that I'm wearing is the exact jacket that Lorelai wears down to the brand. The brand of it is Earl Jean. I have the green version and she has the red. I skipped one day in the week just so that I could do a Friday night dinner look. Lorelai tends to always curl her hair for Friday night dinners, so I did that as well. I did actually purchase this dress at a thrift store just because it had a very similar silhouette to what Lorelai normally wears, a little bit more of like a frilly bottom. It does have the V-neck top and it has spaghetti straps as well. I went to a local winery with one of my friends. We got a cheese board and it was a lovely evening with white wine and she got red wine. For our last day, I had to do a little bit of stretching. I also got a haircut, you will notice. This is the Liz and TJ Get Married, and I did not have a festival nearby, but I did have a local farmer's market. So I put on my flower crown and my dress that tied around my neck, and I went to the farmer's market in heels, all for Lorelai. It was really fun. I actually ended up getting a cheese Danish. I didn't even realize that I was doing that, but I guess it is just in my soul. And then next there'll be a few pictures.
Thank you for taking the time to step into Stars Hollow a little bit with me and flash back into Lorelai's fashion sense. If you do have any comments or there was a scene that you really loved that I didn't do, just let me know in the comments, and I will link my Etsy shop, which has Gilmore Girls related merchandise in there. I love the show and I would love for my second home to be in Stars Hollow, or my first home, or any home. So I hope you have a great day. Bye.